this is the human resource base of our country.
True.
Now, there's no society a survival without the youth and also without children.
True.
And it's saying the same they are also to me na woman say it is just unfortunate say your man or green say or say almost the easy means to get to the top. And I don't know these are children that we are preparing to take up the mantle of leadership in the future.
True.
Now say who say nothing good comes easier. I mean, and the MY. And TM said they want to find an easier means getting to the top. And nothing obody focus they are too appalling a kika. Now appalling and ya idea ebebow. As I say nehian say ube have the ability at every level or say ultimate ability equivalent to that level. I bet me about what transition to the next level in your academic career. Now say me find say what exams on SSL ebia na one more one sua de am bon humode. Now so when you offer kwembu so ama ya pure ama wako enim. Uko enim or how na dey ma wo. Because clearly no you don't even have the capacity to
go to the next level.
To go to the next level. To yes na how na dey ma wo. Na or how so na dey ma teachers no. Any omon becher at that level. And let me say one of the problems we are having and they say in teachers now now they are interested in preparing the children only to go and write examination. Meanwhile, school called there, it's not about examination. Examination is just to test your abilities. Say actual or at least what you see. And now or say it me true at the Emma what you see. Now say what you see ye. Now say we could do exams hall now. It's just a matter of application. It's a general one and one over apply. And to be any question be for biano. We bet me then through the application of your knowledge now again, you know, we bet me find proper and more practical solutions to some of these questions. Now, say in the situation where you be your friend is saying past questions, you could swap past questions in the aqua exams. No swap past questions. Now say what exams no. Now say some questions now we say you na buy ya not just who control. And now say no put na buy now so omu twisting ka krebe pe we say na who aqua control. Oh, and you know, it is best to understand field that you need to understand it rather than say who prepare for exams. You will not be very well prepared for the future. You will not be very well prepared for the world of work. And I ban as well. You cannot suit yourself into any industry. Yes, another or how now. The airbrain me in a qua na bekayen as a mine. And I'll say yet me share now yen sensitizing teachers yen created that awareness and mom ye say it is very important say you be share more frana they be focus on training the children to understand the content of what they are supposed to learn. Now omukwa exams now and no there they will not need help from anywhere to be able to go through. What
if a church for no a year omajuma? But then the problem seems to be coming from a year and mofrano or more Asian deal.
Yeah, let me say you can't quality education we all have responsibility to play.
Yes.
And yeah, our church for parents also have the responsibility to ensure say they support their children to be able to go through the academic career successfully.
Yes.
Well, we as Education Coalition, for instance, we also have our responsibilities to ensure say yes, we have education across our mind.
Yes.
And above all, the government also have the responsibility to ensure that all the resources that government must provide is provided for teaching and learning to be effective. Now, we all know that education is a public good, and if it is a public good in the natural say. It must be provided by government. So we can sit the a friend is saying the provision of a quality education into the hands of other stakeholders, not a government engineer also oil. It is a collective effort. Ebetimi Abuama education at our koye. Now your man be so they are not being responsible because ebia they say you have a right to go to school. You have the right to be in school. You have the right to access quality education. Now say your man say now who as akwara na who and as a student now who also suande now who suande ya because me ntimi embet na classroom en suande ma.
True.
Wo for say ne so mu ye bia na so mu ye ni na say wan kasa wan suande ya umutimi embe suande na ma. And at the end of the day no it's a who one year also we are not automatically not just say you are heading towards failure or you are heading towards failure.
Yeah.
And the children, the students have responsibilities to play. But what you say in recent times, let me say because of these social media activities, a lot of them distract their learning activities with these social media engagements. Now, almost social media so they don't go to. I mean, they don't deal with any better content, but content but content do na no kwa say TikTok I mean content they even create the content themselves time also they no say now they are creating content on social media and your content so some of the content to the extent say bia say when you're ready I mean how can this contribute to academic career now who pursue and you know let me say they have a responsibility and it is very important say we try to have a national dialogue on these issues because because these are I mean, these children are the future of this country. And if we don't take some of these issues serious, then we should know, say, we are not being fair to ourselves as a country. And the idea also, responsible by themselves to ensure, say, they go through the system and go through the system well.
In your general assessment of how we've handled issues of education, would you say we've handled it well? I'm asking this question because a lecturer who is also an educationist, Edin Koma na okase Kamia say the concentration or the attention that is needed to be given to the basic level, which is the foundation of Ghana education. Yen shared that yeni enkoho esa, and that could be the results that we are seeing because of our lack of attention for our basic education.
In fact, you have rightly said it. And it is one of the advocacy year over the years. The basic, that is the foundational level. Now, we need quality products from the foundational level to feed into the upper levels, like the secondary school levels in the account.
Yeah.
When we need quality product from this level.
Yes.
Now, it's a basic level, no, automatically, no, not just a so hard year. And see, we've been advocating for government to focus more resources into improving the basic sector. Adentina Kasa. We share basic sector now. We still have over 5,000 schools that are still operating under trace and in dilapidated structures.
True.
Oh, now you may bonibena omwaye. And at least we need to make sure that we protect our children. Now, apart from that, we still even have over 4,000 basic schools omuni junior high school departments. And the banisana say abofran ewie class 6. Now afena
school
for maybe a school for now the nearest school now obe konso na ewa. And automatically now we are trying to create barriers for that child to be able to access education. Well, and the basic level need the ultimately say also to me focus on it. For instance, if we are looking at investing more in the secondary school level, and you're bad, and you're bad, and we are not against it because it is equally very important.
True.
But it is more important, say, you be prepare more frano at the basic level before they get to that level. Until there's the need for us to invest a lot of our resources, our basic level, to try to solve all the problems, bridge all the gaps at that level, before we extend a lot of the resources to the secondary level
and the
For
tertiary
instance,
level.
when it comes to the implementation of this free SHS program, you know, say free SHS na yadepa, yade abeboa ye mani bebre na. Now so no say beboa mu na at the end of the day, emfa mu encontrol baby also mu draw. Actually say we are only wasting resources. Now say to me, I push a lot of these resources into the basic level. Now say to me, solve all the problems there, and then we are able to prepare the children at that level better to be able to transition to
secondary
to
level.
the secondary level
Yeah.
now. You say, oh, do home crap. There are a lot of investment across a while. Yeah, we will invest less and then achieve more at that level because the children are already well prepared from the previous level as I'm doing here.
Final question will be this, and I want a simple answer. Were you surprised by a results nearby?
Yes, we were actually surprised because all along, naturally, say we were not getting a true picture of the abilities of our children.
Okay.
And also naturally, say we were not actually grooming quality product to take up the mantle of leadership in this country in the future.